Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in today. We're going to be checking out all about my Be Ready, which is the cosmetics case from Jujubee. I'm going to be showing you the wear and tear on it. I've been using it for almost 2 weeks daily, and we're going to see how it's been holding up, how I pack it, what's all in it, and how dirty it is. Also, we're going to be trying to clean any stains, and yes, there are a couple stains and makeup smears, so if you want to check out to see if it comes clean and how I can get it clean, let's go ahead and watch. Alright, so here is my Be Ready. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. And unzipping it with the awesome Toki zippers. I love these. And let's start unloading. I'm going to show you everything that I have inside, not in too much detail. So here is a orange blossom toner water that I use on my face. I have 2 primers that I love to use every day before I put on my makeup. And I'm just going to try to set everything here on the side so maybe you can get a good idea of everything that fits in there. So let's go ahead and line those items up. I have a couple eyeshadow palettes from Bobbi Brown. Here's another one. And all of these palettes have mirrors, so I don't necessarily bring an extra mirror around with me. Then we have, moving on to other face products, this is my Laura Mercier foundation. It does have a lid, which I don't know where it is, so there's definitely probably some foundation over this bag somewhere because this is just loosey-goosey in there. Then we have a eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry, this is actually for my eyebrows, and 2 mascaras depending on what mood I'm in. And let's see, that's pretty much it for the smaller items I had floating around in here. And this is packed for travel, so I do have a couple hydrating facial masks at the bottom that I like to use when I get off of a plane, just to give my skin a little bit of a glow and feel a little hydrated. So there are 2 of these, and I'll probably almost always have a couple of these sheets that go on your face in my cosmetic bag. So they fit wonderfully just right on the bottom, don't really impact how much I can fit in there. And let's do these little pockets. There are 4 mesh pockets, 2 on each side of the bag. On this little mesh pocket here at the front, I will show you what I have. I have 3 little jars from MAC. These are the 2 of their smaller fluid line eyeliner jars. There's a brown and black one. And then this is just a bigger cream sheen, or paint pot, sorry. This is called a paint pot. So that's in there. In this little pocket, I have 2 items just kind of stacked on top of each other. There's another MAC product. This is a cream sheen, which I have hit pan on because I love this one. And I also have a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and I love the little mirror on this. On this side, I have 3 concealers, depending on how tan or whatever I'm trying to conceal or contour. 2 are MAC and 1 is CoverGirl, and I actually really like them all. Let's see. And lastly, in this side pocket, I have 2 huge bronzer contouring powders. So go. This one is just one that I got from H&M, which is surprisingly really awesome, and this one is from Urban Decay. I don't know if they make this one anymore. And then, if you noticed, I do have a small Be Organized little pouch in here, and this has just mostly lip products in here, a couple MAC lipsticks and some other brands, and an EOS lip balm. I'm not really going to go into too much detail on that, but I don't really use all the lip products every single day, so it's great to have them in this little tiny container, out of the way, not in the jumble of all my other items, and I can easily find what I need or see what's in here because these Be Organized pouches have the mesh on both sides. I'm really fond of these, and again, this is the smallest one in a set of 3. Alright, so now we're up here at the brushes. I did not originally have these oval brushes. I had brushes kind of like this in there, but I was finding that it was making the lid so dirty because they were touching with all of the product on there. So I thought these would be just pretty genius to use with this bag, since the back of the brush, it's flat and there's no makeup product on here to kind of rub on this as I'm closing and opening. So I have 3 of these oval brushes, which do fit in here. There's no problem sliding them in and out. They do move around, of course. You kind of saw when I had the lid, they're pretty narrow. But I have been very happy with these. These are just the kind that I got from TJ Maxx. I think they were like $20 for the set of 3. I would definitely like to try some nicer ones, that's for sure, but these are accomplishing the job for right now. So I'll go ahead and take them out so we can get a good look at the bag completely empty. And then I do have a eyebrow little groomer and makeup brush, an eyeshadow brush, and an eyeliner brush. And this little brushes, the little brush here is probably, this is one of the MAC ones, I'm not sure the number. So this is what the bag looks like empty, and you can definitely see there is a lot of dirt here. Or not necessarily dirt, I'm sorry, just makeup. But the bag is what I would consider pretty dirty. There's foundation right here as well. I'm pretty sure if you would have had the Kaiju City print or Space Place print, it would not show the dirt or makeup marks quite so much. The actual basin of the bag down here, it seems relatively clean. There's only a couple splotches of foundation. So let's get to the experimental portion of this video. To try to clean this, I was hoping that I could do it with just some baby wipes, but if that doesn't get the job, I also have a magic eraser. So we're gonna start with the baby wipes first. And let's see, these are just the cucumber scented baby wipes from Target. They're Up and Up brand. I'm really hoping that the baby wipe will do the trick and kind of get it off. So let's see. I'm gonna go for this smudge here of foundation. It's not really coming off yet. Using the corner of my nail, just a little bit. Pretty much looks the same to me. It's still there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more elbow grease in there and see if I can get it off. Nope, nothing. So let's bust out the magic eraser and see if it will get that off. Just gonna dunk it in a little bit of water. So here's my magic eraser, and I'm going for this little spot right here. I'm not applying much pressure at all. I kind of squeeze a little bit of water, see if that would help. It is a little bit lighter, but not much. So I'm gonna put a little bit more effort into it right now. Scrub a little bit harder, and let's see what happens. All right, this is not budging. You can see there, it's pretty much the same. It doesn't look like I did much of anything at all. And this is from the Laura Mercier foundation. Let's see. It's just an oil-free foundation, so there's no oil in there. Let's see if you guys want to see the type of it. Hopefully you can read that. But it's just an oil-free foundation. And the stain is not moving, kind of scratching at it a little bit. Nothing. All right, so let's move on to another part and see here. All right, this section has some eyeliner. This is from where my eyeliner brush would just kind of touch it. It's almost inevitable that the tip of your brush is going to hit it. So let's start again with the baby wipe and see if that will remove it. I'm applying a lot of pressure and this is not coming off at all. Like you can see my baby wipe, there's really no makeup that's coming off on it. And I haven't this has been 2 weeks a week and a half or 2 weeks. It's been about 10 days that I've been using this case. Not coming off. It really just looks the same. Okay, maybe a little bit is coming off. You can see there's a little bit of a brown tint to my baby wipe now. I'm gonna move to a different portion of the rag that's white. Let's see. Not really. Okay, let's try the magic eraser now. Let's see, which part did I put the water on? Okay. All right, this is doing a little bit of something, it looks like. It looks a little bit lighter. Or maybe it's the fact that the lining is wet since I put this wet sponge on there. Yeah, I'm not really seeing a huge difference, to be honest. There is some makeup here. You can see that a little bit. Yeah, this looks like it's actually coming off. I'm not sure if you can tell so much from the camera. You probably just see a big wet spot right there, but I can tell that I am getting the makeup off of this portion. And the brushes definitely were not touching this for quite so long. Probably when I was using the bigger, fluffier brushes, they were touching this area. So I don't know if it's a matter of the time it was touching there, but after about 10 days of use, I would probably expect it to come off of this part. I'm a little surprised it's not coming off of there. So, let's see here. And personally, in owning this, I'm still going to use this just like I am. I'm not going to try to be more careful because this is so functional and so practical for me. I don't mind if it gets a little bit dirty. I mostly got it because I just love the print on the outside. That's kind of, the main selling point for me. So I'm just kind of going over the whole area with the baby wipe, see if I can notice an overall difference. And yeah, you can see, hopefully you can see, there is a little bit that I am getting off. It's a really thin layer that's coming off onto my baby wipe. So I could probably put this in the washing machine. The top here feels a little bit rigid. I'm not sure if it's cardboard in there or if it's some type of plastic piece. Due to the fact that I don't really mind these tiny little splotches here and this little bit of eyeliner, I'm not going to try to wash it in the washing machine because it's just going to happen again, the same area. And I don't really think that it's bothering me that much, seeing as I haven't been particularly careful with this bag besides switching out to these oval brushes. It's the only kind of care that I've done to not get it super dirty, because I really wanted to give you guys an honest look at how this thing looks after a couple weeks of intense daily use. So hopefully this can kind of give you a little bit of an idea of what print or pattern you would want to go for in this bag, depending on how you want the interior to look. If you love Donutella Sweet Shop print, I say get this anyway, because this doesn't look horrible to me. And I can only imagine that if I wipe it down every 2 weeks, then it will just kind of take off that little bit of a layer or that powdery coating that I possibly just wiped off. And just definitely going to keep using this. Alright everyone, thanks for watching. If you have any special requests to make for any jujube videos, please let me know down below in the comments. I will be very happy to do that for you. Any other video requests in the realm of style, fashion, or makeup, maybe even natural hair care, I'd be very happy to do those as well. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Hope you have an awesome day. Bye.